Welcome again. This time I wanna share a very quick tip with you in C4D and Redshift, how we can get pure alpha channel from C4D to composite in After Effects. Suppose you have a glass objects in your scene and you wanna change the background object in After Effects. So how you can do that? It is simple, but sometimes we need the simple things to get the things done. So let's jump into the cinema. So here I have a very pretty simple scene. I have 3-point light, something like this. This is my top light, this right from the right, and this is from the left. And I have a pretty simple background object. So if I render it with the background, this looks like this. But yeah, and I have some other elements for the background to get some depth from that, and I have used the same objects and just to have some depth actually. Sorry for the noise. Okay, let's check it. I have pretty simple material. So this is my background material. I have used a ramp for the color from this side to this side, and a texture for the bump. So this texture is pretty simple, and I have reduced it to 0.5. Maybe I can explain my glass material a little bit. So for the glass material I have used a metal blender, and this is my material 1. It have like red color for like this part, and this is white color, so it is transparent for this part, and this is the ramp which is dividing the color. So this is working as a mask. So if I change it, like this thing will change. So this is pretty simple, and then I have duplicated it and changed the color of this material for different object. So this is and if you wanna render it with the background, then you can easily do it with the background. But the thing is, when we don't need the background and we want to change it in After Effects. So suppose we don't have this background, and if we render it, I think we can now see this. So let's check whether we are getting the alpha channel. So if we click here, we'll get the scene alpha. Now we are not getting the alpha. The first thing we have to do, if we are using HDRI, we have to go to the HDRI and click replace alpha channel. So when we do that, we are getting this alpha. But that's not all, because we are getting the alpha, our glass object as a solid. We can't get it see-through glass. So that's not what we want. We want that we can see through our glass, so that if we put a background object in our After Effects or any other compositing softwares, we can see that. So for that, you have to go to the render setting, and in the Redshift, so normally it will be like this. So on the button you have to go to the system, and when you go to the system it will be like this. And if we click the legacy, then you will see a reflection effects alpha channel. So you have to click this one. So when you click this one, now you will see the changes here. See, now we are getting the transparency that we need. So in my case, like I prefer aggressive legacy, but I think that's not a huge difference. So this is the two things. One, you have to check replace alpha channel, and another you have to check refraction effects alpha channel. Now you can render it and get the alpha channel of your glass object. Let's check it in After Effects. So I have this first I have this with the background. So with the background it looks like this, and I don't need to change. But if I need to change the background in After Effects, for that I have to render it with alpha, something like that. So in that case, we can easily change the background color, like whatever we need. In that case, we are getting the proper transparency in our class. So whenever we change the background, we can see through our class. So that's all. That's what I wanted to share. Hopefully it will be helpful for you, and if it is, then give a thumbs and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.